Good evening. Welcome to another ICC Banter Blitz. So it's 9 PM UK time at the moment. Oh, let's mute that over there. Okay, I'm going to say hi all on stream. And let's see, the first challenge here, Chamanx. Let's see, Chamanx. Okay. So is Chamanx ready? Nope. Okay. Well, I hope he's ready soon. I'm going to abort this and wait for a challenge. If you want to challenge me, what? Let's go to the the main console. Or actually, no. Examine mode. Or I'll go into the auto pairing if there isn't a challenger soon. Okay, maybe a 3-minute auto pairing to start off with. Bobby struck one. So the 3-minute auto pairing. Now this system, I remember playing Michael Adams. He was with the black pieces, and he waited for G3 and took an E5. I remember that because I thought it was quite elegant. This kind of helps shut in this bishop with that pawn on E4. But he's playing it better than I did. I fianchettoed. That might be more relevant what he's done. Can I go and try for a hack attack though? He's got a lot of pressure on E5. Yeah, this looks like a very interesting way of playing it. So as though he was going to fianchetto, but now putting pressure on my centre. Very interesting. Can I try and castle? I dare not castle queenside. Actually, what about H4? Is that possible? Wow, this is going to be a tricky position, isn't it? Tricky indeed. Maybe just King F8. I'm not really convinced. Okay. That kind of helps my cause in some way, strengthening E5. Can I hold that F5? Oh, this D5 square could be a bit vulnerable. Oh, there's also Bishop C4. Okay, let's get in a tempo there. And D5, if Bishop F6, though that could be a problem. Maybe I castle. And I don't want to go into another pin, but that looks not too clever. I think I'd rather do D5 because this, both the F5 and the D5 squares look quite vulnerable here. This doesn't look too healthy, I'm going to say. It's going in for Queen H6. Actually, I'm hitting the bishop. I've also got Knight C2. So okay. Whoa. Okay, this is interesting now. Whoa. Okay, what's going on here? I don't want to lose F6 in a hurry. Can I try and get the queens off? It's not going to let me get the queens off, is he? If I can get the queens off and the exchange up. Okay, small mercy. I just thought earlier this is dangerous with the Queen G6. I didn't want to lose the D5 totally. So, okay. Oh, Rook D7 might have been interesting there. Okay, can I dislodge this bishop for Rook B2? That gives me Rook B1.
Check.
Which gives me rook f1. This knight f5 could be a pain. Could play g4 actually for knight f5. Can I get my king somewhere a bit safer? What about over here, rook h2? That's an idea. Rook h2.
Check.
Again, g4 threatens knight f5. Bit of tension here. g4. What about bishop takes g4? I just realised bishop g4. And then I got rook h4. Well, that was the idea anyway. This is not easy. Bishop f1, there's knight f5. Can I get my king around here? Or not?
Check.
Yeah, this is... Whoa, this is getting a bit tricky. If I get the rooks off, I'm in big trouble if I got the rooks off. Oh! Nope. Don't like this. Do not like this.
Check.
Oh.
Check. Check. Time.
Oh my word! Oh my word! Ouch! No!
Check.
I only managed to draw it in the end. Ah! That was horrible. Okay, lucky. Ah, for me in the end. Oh. Google go. I thought that was over. I thought that was over before 96. Okay. Let's take this. Right. Try and kick this bishop. I don't want double pawns particularly. Create some wins, but might be worth it. I think knight d4 was possible. Actually, takes protecting the knight. Knight d4 seems as though it's possible. Actually, f4 anyway. Okay, f4 is coming up. This is interesting. Maybe. There's queen h5. I can maybe take bishop f7, but it's tricky. I'm not protecting h6 there. Maybe I take and then king g7. So what's happening here? G4, is it G4 an idea? Bishop F7. Let's see. Queen B2. Nope. And maybe I can imprison that queen. So bishop F7. Oh, there's queen F5. Hang on. There's knight G3 here. With that pin. Knight G3 is a threat. Maybe there's knight A4, queen D4. Knight A4, queen. Okay, there's a check here. Hold on, there's a way of getting mated. The check cannot get mated. That wouldn't be funny. I think I've just got to cash out with knight takes on knight A4. I can't leave the 7th. That will be mating, and that would be embarrassing. I think I just need to be fortunate I'm just winning a piece.
Check.
Alright. Let's take this C file. Nothing's dislodging the knight at the moment, so that's not the maybe bishop C4 actually. Okay. Even so.
Check.
If I can get F3, I like that, but I think that's going to happen. Even so, knight H4. Actually, I think knight H4.
Check.
So rook G1 is threatened. If check, king here. If king G3, rook G1 is mating still. If check, king H4, threatening mate. I think this is a mating there, because rook B4, king G5 to H4. That looks like a mating that now.
Check.
Is it not? King G3,
Check.
rook G1. Here, is there no checks? So rook G1 here. Seems clear enough now. Okay, thanks for the game, Google. Don't know if Shamax is 3 minute. Is he ready? Did we just have a? Okay, I'm hoping he's ready. Yeah, he's ready. So is this a king's engine? Nope. I'm going to play this H4 kind of surprise weapon against Grunfeld. I feel that Grunfeld players are really booked up a lot, so H4 is a bit of a surprise thing. I think I need surprise weapons against Grunfeld basically. Oh, that's interesting. Giving up the light square bishop. Okay. That's interesting, the pressure here. I wonder if I can nick that pawn or not bother. Just go for a hack attack. It'd be more fun. I think taking this pawn is a lot of counterplay, possibly. So this way there might be some sort of attack. If I can HG and castle and double rocks, I'm hoping it's some sort of attacking prospect. I suppose this is a useful pre-move. Generally castling queenside is it's not safe, but I'll make an exception here. Is bishop e4. When the bishop e4, just put some pressure on d5. Right. Can I double now? Generating some play, but seems a bit expensive if that way. Seems a bit expensive way of generating some counterplay. This knight e2 is a pain, probably, so maybe I should try carefully. Oh, bishop h6. That was rook d1. It was almost mating. Oh,
check.
I didn't even see rook d1. Well, I should have been checking out for rook d1 there. I'll take that. That's kind of pins. Okay, thanks for the game, Shamags. Cap red. Okay, so here we go. By the way, it's quite a humid day today. It's the first one of the few days. Well, I haven't had such a humid day in London for a while as today. Well, it feels pretty humid. Okay, knight c3. Okay, I'm going to play this knight f3 e5 stuff. Oh, no, I'm going to change the plan, I think. That quick c5, I think I'm going to change the plan. I've got an idea against this. Sometimes I think I've got an idea against this. If takes queen, okay, queen e2, and I think the idea is to blunt this bishop with e5. I once had a game against Dimitrios Agnos with black against this, and he played this system. I'm confused now. Has he got knight e4? He might have knight e4, is that the point? Aha. Can I take and then queen c4, queen? He still has bishop c3. Aha. Oh, castle. Oh, blimey, what's happening here? That was not too bad for me. This knight e5 or not? Knight e5 coming up. There's bishop b2 here for bishop g7. Oh, I can still use that to wipe out that defensive bishop. In fact, queen a5, rook b5 after gives maybe some sort of attack. Let's see, queen moves c7, knight e5. Is knight e5 any good? I'm not sure I'm threatening anything in particular. Okay, probably not threatening anything. What do I need to do here? Let's get the king a little bit safer. Just check for forcing moves and stuff. Bishop e6 is a bit hopeless. I want to keep some tension in the position. He's a pawn up. I think actually one idea might be rook b4. It's driving me for rook b4 to go here, then queen e3. Pretty crude, but I'm a pawn down. If I take this rook f6, No, then that could take. As king comes out. Doesn't seem likely. I think this is okay.
Check.
Because it's bishop. Is his king's going to come out? There's no rook f4. Okay, maybe he's got a point. There's no rook f4. Okay. A pin. Or here. Maybe here. I'm not entirely sure. Here? Maybe here. Because I'm wondering about queen c6 there, actually. Oh, his king's going to go back. His king's going to go back. He's simplifying it again. King drops back. Rook e1. He can even take the bishop. Okay, so let me play g4. I guess he's got queen c6. I think I should probably play it anyway, because king g1. Rook d3, cd, queen c1, rook e1. So I think queen c6, cross pin, counter pin, takes, pinning. However, king g1. Oh, right, what is going on now? Isn't there rook e1?
Check.
We'll play g takes next. G takes. Check. Okay, king g1 here. Usually g4 is a bad idea in general, but sometimes it's worth considering. So d4, and
check.
that gives me
check.
How do I get rid of the checks? Aha. Maybe here? Whew. Here. Queen e7, queen h6. Queen g4, queen e7, king g6, rook e6.
Check. Check.
Queen h7,
Check.
queen h6. Okay. Ooh, a load of challenges here. Thank you. Bonjour. Bonjour. It's okay, I'm playing an interesting opening here, maybe, or not. Is he going for a pawn? Nope. Let's pin this, counter pin. Does he want to fracture my structure? I guess he might. Alright, what's happening here? Bishop e2 is not crushing them or anything. Not yet. Okay, I'll use that file for a moment. Let's see, h5, is that on the cards? Oh, he's challenging my bishop. Yeah, I guess I'm weakening his dark squares a bit. So knight f4, let's see, knight f4, is that provoking him some weak? Is he going to leave that knight? Leaves that knight? If I play d5, this d3 looks a bit vulnerable. If around about here, not yet. Well, taking, not yet. Is it got everything covered? It seems. Except if the knight wasn't protecting, then they'd be taking and then bishop e4. So maybe I'll go for this. So taking and then bishop e4. Well, just taking actually. That pin. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I should slow down around here. Well, maybe there's d2. Nope. What about rook? I wonder rook e2 for d2. Oh. d2 around here. If he took, I've got queen e1 check after. If he took with this rook, takes rook e1 check. If I took and then d2, there's rook e1 check. Yeah, I think I take and then d2 takes rook e1 check. Trying to win the queen.
Check.
Or the rook. Now this d5, it's good that diagonal's blocked for the moment. Okay, thanks for the game, Baju. Aqueduct. Let's play this center game. It was fun last time I played it anyway. It's a system I picked up from a Shirov game. Recently inspired to play it. Not Shirov, Morozovich. Sorry, Morozovich, Luzbek Masters. B5, B4. What if I go for G5 and knight D5? I mean, the D5 square is not too bad. Hi on stream. Hi. I hope it's fun so far. I'm trying to inject a bit of fun in the openings and stuff. The sound is a bit more quiet than usual. Let me just check that out. Recording devices. It's on 100 here. I'm not sure. Alright, is this A2? A2 is an issue, potentially, to watch out for. My queen is protected at the moment quite well. Okay, I'm trying to weaken the light squares. If I get that light square bishop, G6 will be more effective. If I have G6, I have takes and H6. I think I'm trying to open up the lines over here. There's a nice tempo gain with light square pressure.
Check.
H6. Oh, I'm just closing the lines here at the moment. It looks a little bit awkward. Protect C4 and F3 at the same time with this knight retreat. Okay. Can I put some pressure on this diagonal? If I'm going to play H6, I'm going to be weakening that diagonal. I want to try and this diagonal to fall over somehow. H6 and F4. Let's see, the diagonal's a little bit weakened. Not quite enough. I can take that nice bishop, unfortunately. A price to pay. Am I actually getting anywhere at all with this? I wonder. That doesn't seem desirable. Yes, that does not seem clever, I gotta say. Oh boy. Not clever. Not funny, not clever. I thought I was attacking him earlier, and now I've blundered my queen. I get this pawn. Alright. No panic just yet. I'll just blunder the bishop now. Oh great. It's all falling apart. Oh man, it's all falling apart. Great. His king's asking to be mated though around here. Surely, in my imagination, which is quite vivid. Is this king asking for it? His king's on h6. No, not quite.
Time warning.
Okay, I'll do something with this position. Anything. I got a pre-move. King c4, bishop f7. Anything?
Check.
Oh man. Rook d7 pre-move.
Check.
Total disaster, man. Sorry, thanks. I had to like try and survive it. Yeah, unfortunately, a little technicality crept in there. For my otherwise, I thought it was a brilliant plan, but little technicality crept in. My queen and rooks. This queen and rook skewer was unpleasant. Jeez. Okay. Saved by the bell there. Okay. Knight e5 and c6. c6 coming up. Looks good.
Check.
Or knight h4 and bishop d4 and c6. Alright, so c6.
Check.
Bishop d4. I think I'll play for queen d7. h3 is not easy to protect here. How's h3? Nah, that's the end of that one. Thanks. Dashing Grandpatzer. Very lucky last week against him. A very dangerous opponent, not to be underestimated. Plays London systems now. Okay, where does this lead? I think I might have seen a master game once with G takes. I don't like necessarily having a damaged pawn structure. Like, just make sure he hasn't got frontal pressure on my d5 for a moment. Can I? Oh, queen d6, castle queenside. This side of the board, it just seems a massive liability. Of course, because of bishop d3. But if I castle queenside, I don't know, knight b5 coming up. Ultimately, I think this dark square bishop could come to life later with a bit of luck. But how in this position? It's unlikely. I need some work to get this dark square bishop. Actually, you know what? Knight a5 to c4 and then queen b4. Because his king might be a little bit unsafe there. This could be a double-edged plan, of course, because I'm opening up my own king over here. Knight a5 to c4. He could take, get that b file. King c7, rook b8. Is he going to give me a b file? Nope. Can I just get my king somewhere better? Let's see, king over here. Yeah, e6 could be a problem. Oh, crikey. And he's killed my dark square bishop so far. I think I can prepare e5 with bishop c8, e5. Can I do that? I'll just drop d. Oh no, just drop d5. I'll just drop d5. Ouch. 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 The theme is still there, potentially. I'm playing for e5. There's some pressure on his knights. Or do I need to dissolve here? It's going to have pawns going through the centre soon. Okay. So he's asking me what to do with the position. What if... Okay, just... I want to make sure he wants to repeat this. Oh, now he's got d5. This could be painful. Great. Great. Yes, that bishop needs to be better placed away from d5, d6 at least. Okay, I'll probably dissolve that now. I go for rook h3 with his king there. e5 finally looks like something interesting here, around about here. His knights are holding each other up. And for the moment, what about rook b5, d takes, bishop takes? I mean e takes, d, Bishop takes. So I want to play rook b5 again without the hassle. Is he sacking the exchange? He's hitting my rook, I just realised. If I take, king takes. What's best, I wonder? There's bishop g4 here. Alright, I'll take this. He hasn't got an entry point just yet. g4's hanging. He's got no entry point on e7. Maybe I just take on g4. It's almost as though he set me a trap there to win the rook. I'm not sure that was an entirely great move, because he has weakened himself. Bishop e5. There's f6. f6? No, there's bishop f5. Yeah, these knights are holding each other. Oh, he's coming in for that f pawn. Bishop d5 to hold f7. And g5. Maybe I just take. Can I go for his g pawn? f5 and go to g6 maybe after. Alright. Alright, it's got a rook on the 7th. It's got more than that. Some trouble I had. Can I get these pawns?
Check.
D pawn? Oh no, he's going to take that as well. Ah. I'll make him fight for the draw, but I think it's easy. I should probably give it. I'm going to give it soon. He just needs to take my pawn. I think I'm going to be honest, I'm just going to offer a draw. I don't think. Okay, thanks for the game. Okay, well played. There's Metanov. He's just going to take my last pawn with the knight. There's no point. Albin countergamut. Let's play. Well, okay, a3. So I'm playing against myself because I played the Albin. I don't really believe in this opening with black anymore. And when I play it, I always regret it. I think always recently I've been thinking I should have played a Slav or anything really, except for the Albin countergamut. You get a position like this sometimes, which I don't know. I don't know what black does. I used to have some fun games with it, not anymore. Although he's probably playing it better than me now. Okay, knight ge7. Okay, yes. What's the answer to that? I wonder. Let's probably take. And let him take here, and then knight c3. So establish some positional trump card. More than a positional trump card. Actually, it's like playing in a sauna. Actually, yeah. To be honest, I'm like playing in a sauna. Okay, but anyway, aside from that, okay. I should really get some better ventilation probably. queen d1, rook d1, knight c3, queen e2, knight c3. Okay, if I double the pawns for a moment, it's a permanently stored advantage sometimes. You double pawns. Just got to watch out for the activity. It might burn out soon though. I can even play f4 as it goes. And then bishop e3. Then rook d7 after. Bishop's shut out here. Bishop e3, rook d7. The knight f4 could go back to f5. Not the way he's played it like that, though. You can hit b2 and play rook d2, rook b3, maybe king f2 to hold e3. Try and double on the d file. Consideration, I think, for f5 at some point. Knight e5, bishop g5. Not at the moment. So he's got f6 there. Rook b3, king f2. Okay. Still holding c5 even if he sacks. I've still got a hold on c5. This b2 is a bit annoying. Bishop d4 is knight f4. I'll play this silly looking move for a moment. I got to consolidate with g3, bishop d4. Then move this back, move that back. Maybe rook c4 to a4. That sort of plan. G3, bishop d4 to hold this. Rook a1, rook c1, rook c4, rook a4. That's the plan anyway. Basically pandering to my f4 and b2 for a moment before I hit a5. In the absence of anything else. With the knight on e4, he's not doing that much anyway. If he's going to play f6, he'd be breaking up his pawns, isolating a couple of pawns. That would give him actually 4 pawn islands f6. Oh, the f5 square rears its head. Okay. Actually, f5 bishop g5 now is threatened. So f5 bishop g5. Oh, that rules out. If he goes back, he's ruled out bishop d4, of course. He's got knight f4 now. I wanted to use that pawn on g3. Ah. Oh, man. No, 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 no. Not what I had in mind. To lose c5 like this. Not what I had in mind. He can take and take on c5 now. No good. Oh dear. Pawn majority over here though. 4-3.
Check.
Without any rook b4. Okay, I could start pushing these pawns. f5, g5, h4, h5. So I'll try and get a pass pawn over there. Alright, he wants to simplify. Okay, just because my rook looks completely stupid on a2. I've still got this pawn majority. 4-3. What does that mean? h4, g5, h5. If I get them all like that, then at some point e6 and g6. At some point there must be a pass pawn here. Except he's blockading everything now. Great. Okay, king c4. b3 plan for rook d2. Change your plan. King c4, get this rook to d2. So b3 and rook d2. Get my rook back in the game. b3 and rook d2. Maybe all the pawns on light squares away from the bishop as well would help. b3, a4. Pawns away from the bishop colour to avoid losing a3. That gives him rook b4 check though. So, next problem. a4, there's rook b4 losing g4. So I can't really move that rook yet. h3 first, trying to stabilise. Pawn on light square away from the bishop. What about trying to hold b4 before playing... Oh my word, no. I can play rook e2 now. Actually, I've just realised. a3 is not hanging. Alright, so e6 coming up. Alright, thanks for the game. Skyrocket. Skyrocket. Hi. That was actually really quite resourceful. I didn't see that knight g2 business. Really quite resourceful. Well done. By the way, Nesmetlov. Is he going to play for e5? Do I want to play takes? I don't know if I want to play takes or knight e5. Has he got ready-made attack? I wonder if I play d5. Hope for the best on the king's side. King h8 coming up. It's like a French defense structure. Actually, it might be worth considering knight h5, or briefly, probably not. Right, I think I want to play king h8 to avoid any bishop h6 stuff. Or mind you can play it quickly with f5 and bishop h6, just winning the exchange. Probably sack the exchange with g6. Exchange for a pawn. Bishop pair here. Dart square bishop would be weaker on the dart squares after. Okay, sack the exchange. With the bishop pair, I'm not sure that's too dangerous. Actually, a blockade square on e6 combined with, yeah, knight on e6 looks pretty good. Actually, probably play b5, b4 after that. Let's expand on the queen side. Later d4 and queen d5. I think with the knight on e6, oh, he's not taking that. Okay. D4 knight here. Bishop takes for knight e5. Does he go? If he goes to e2, bishop takes knight e5. No. Queen's on that. Hang on. Rook takes this bishop h4. Winning. Let's change there. Queen takes this knight e5. I'm surprised he didn't just win the exchange. This is getting a bit subtle. Okay, so knight e2, bishop f3. If rook takes, there's bishop h4. If queen takes, there's knight takes e5 to g4. Right, so let's see. Bishop h4 is threatened. If I play, why is this the rook? It's a rook. Thanks for the game. Blaster. Hi, Blaster. Oh. What is this? Can I not just take it? Is it some amazing gambit I haven't seen before? Is it for counterplay of some sort? Unidentified counterplay. Thing is, B5 is weak without any A6. And cautionary once talked about that. No, it wasn't cautionary. It was Nunn talking about cautionary, a game he had with B5 being weak. Because Nunn had played something like A5 and he left B5, and of course they put a knight on B5, and Nunn created some tactics later though. So there were these two games he won against Cautionary around the same time in the same sort of event. So basically, can I squish the counterplay here or not? H3, F4, I'm going to squish the counterplay. Bishop F3, Bishop E3. Maybe even try and play for Bishop B6 later if I get a chance. So how does this go then? Can I do this without getting zapped for F4? I'll take out the counterplay in Black's position somehow. Bishop E3
check.
Coming up. That's not mating, is it? Knight G4, just check. I mean, that's okay, it's not mating. Knight moves, maybe Queen D3 for Bishop E3. Actually, after that, Bishop D4 for F5 might be good. I'm trying to exchange off this bishop. So Queen D3, Bishop E3 to D4 is another plan. Except there's Knight C5 snag. Well, there's Queen E3 there. Maybe that's worth it. Or there's alternatively Rook F3 or F5. Doesn't that win the bishop? F5, because he's just no reverse gear for the bishop. Isn't F5 winning the bishop? That's a kind of weakness of the last move. Yeah. I don't know, unless he's got some dark square counterplay. That's ruled out, Knight H5. I can probably just take that. Not sure about the dark square counterplay at the moment. Okay. I'll still go for Bishop E3, I think. He hasn't got a check along there anyway. Maybe Rook G3 and there's Knight E4. What about Bishop D3 first? He's got no check at the moment. Bishop D3 blockades. Then Rook G3, Bishop H6 plan. Except Knight E5 might be a pain. I don't think that's a pain. I think Bishop D3 is worth doing blockade. Knight E5, okay. Knight E5, Rook G3 pins. Pin and win. Can I win? Okay, I can play for. I can take that out even. Anything really. I can take it out and then Queen H6. King H8. That's not tight. What about just Queen G5? It's simple. Queen G5. Knight E8. Okay. Bishop. Okay, it's not that easy, apparently. I'll take that. Probably need these guys. Alright, need these guys then. Bishop D2, Rook F1. I need these guys on board maybe. I don't know, because he's holding things up, it seems. Rook E1, for example. Actually, if Rook F2, maybe Bishop B4. And then Rook E1 after, and Knight moves, Queen E7. Yeah, I think just Rook E1, Queen E7, back to G7 after. Rook E1 is the threat, I think, for me, from my perspective. Rook E1. How does he deal with that? So let's see, Rook F2, Bishop E4. Alright. And get the Knight D3. That's a nice blockade square. With a Knight on D3. Well, okay. Oh, he's pinning. That's really annoying. If I unpin, I can take on E6. E6 drops. Okay, I think that's it. Actually, I think that's it on this one. That looks to be it. Thanks for the game. Bishop mate. Let's see, bishop mate. Try and play a sensible opening, but avoid London system usage. So, yeah, I had good results with A3 recently. So F3 maybe, and then there's Knight H3 to F2. This and then E4, E5, and then dark square bishop is good. Actually, you might wonder why I'm doing this fancy maneuver. Can I explain this to anyone? I don't know. I got picked up this fancy maneuver somewhere in my dim distant past. Okay, it's not necessary immediately to go for e4, especially in light of what he's doing. If he goes for e4, it's kind of reverse French. I play cd c4, I think. It's kind of okay. I need the solidity here of this bishop. Okay, wow. Is e4 happening? Yeah. It gives me d5. Oh, there's knight c3, knight c3. Oh, Muppets. You knight c3 and then take it on d4. Oh, Muppets. Okay. Queen f6 hits the rook. Okay, rook b1, bishop b2. He's also got knight d5 tactic, potentially. I've got to be careful about the tactics. But this could be a trump card now. This bishop, the way it's been played. Okay. You get a knight to f4, queen e1 to g3. That sort of plan on g7, coordinate on g7. That is a trump card in the position. He hasn't got a counterpart bishop. So knight f4, queen e1 to g3. Am I just asking for tactics? Not yet, because it will be on g7. And knight d5 is not going to happen. Just yet, anyway. Okay, so there's knight f4 to just exchange off there and then go back. Unless there's anything super clever there about knight f4 I'm missing. Okay, so knight f4. Let's see, anything super clever about knight f4 coming up? d6 for e5. I'm blocking in my own bishop, pushing the knight back. It seems tempting to do this. I know I'm locking in my own bishop. It's only temporary though. e6 and d7 would win a rook if his knight wasn't protecting g7. Like here, e6, threatening mate, and d7. Thanks for the game, Bishop mate. Muffle. That sounds a bit naughty. Muffle. Okay. Right. So let's see. Okay. Is he ready? Is he ready? Is he's not ready. Okay, let's go on to another challenge. J Russell 2. Keep the flow going here. Hi on stream, by the way. Oh, by the way, likes are really appreciated. If you want to like up the any good games, please give me a like for any good game you see. Maximum 1 like per person, of course. But if you do happen to see a game which you think has been attractive or well explained, please do use the likes, because it helps market ICC as well, of course, the more likes. Rocky Top, he's aborted that, is he? Or, okay, disconnected, I don't know. Okay, so Rocky Top, Smith Mora Gambit or not. Actually, I'm not going to play Smith Mora. I'm going to try and go back to the mainline Sicilian, because I'm sick of playing the Smith Mora actually. And I had a decent game the other day, which wasn't the Smith Mora. And sometimes you just get sick of playing the same thing over and over again. Okay. Take the risk of losing, playing something else. It's a risk worth making sometimes for entertainment. Probably I want to stop b5. I think g3, bishop g2, that sort of thing. Is he going to pin me? I wonder. He might pin me. He might pin me. Bishop d2. Okay. Bishop g2. Castle. Bishop e3. I want to keep a bind on b5 and d5. Let's see. So I've got a bind on b5 and d5. If I play king h2, f4, maybe g4, g5, that would increase my bind on the d5 square. So it's not just hack attack territory, it's about the d5 square a bit. So f4, g4, g5. In the meantime, that rules out actually knight e5 to c4 as well for a moment. Might want to plow on that a little bit more, that theme. He hasn't got knight, maybe takes. Maybe I want to play this, I'm not entirely sure. So, is he going to, which way? Is he castling? f4. Okay, so bishop e3. I'm a bit concerned about knight a5. If he wants to generate some counter there, I think knight a5 might be interesting. Knight a5. Or okay, let's see. What is my plan? Okay, carry on with bishop e3, I think, for a moment. I did talk about g4, g5, but the thing is, he might have d5, you know, on this diagonal. Is my king best placed there? Or do I try and put more pressure on d5? If I play queen d2, rook a d1, just try and keep a bind on d5 for the moment. Then maybe, okay, actually that gives me queen f2 as well here. Just realised queen f2 could be handy for b6, which does justify a bit more this bind I've got against b5. That actually is a bit of a target. b6 here for queen f2. Okay, he's keeping things in balance there, holding b6 in advance. Yes. Yes. So I'm stuck now for a plan. He's neutralized that. My e4's not breaking at the moment. He hasn't got knight a2 or anything. I can play this without a repetition, I think. I'm just wary about this d5 still, especially here. He's got power for d5, if any g4. If I bother moving my king, losing a tempo. He's playing it now. Can I hold that d4 square? Am I holding d4? Is he playing some sort of knight e4? Bishop d4 for f5. Oh, he's always got knight. No, has he got knight c6? Right, maybe knight f3. No, I'm probably getting in trouble here. Can I do this without getting in trouble? Or has he got d4? I'm encouraging him to prepare d4 here. Oh, I've lost my way a bit. What about knight f3? He's going to play knight e4. I take the knight d4 after. I believe I've lost my way a bit here. Alright. He's got knight e4 if he wants. I don't know if that does anything. maybe it's not entirely hot. I can play knight d4 after. Basically, I can't borrow this knight because okay. What's happening? Is he saying here? I have to take with my king, otherwise I'm dropping a piece. Is there something for black here?
Check.
He's getting a bit short on time though. Was this? Oh, 5-2. I'm wondering why I've got 4 minute 53. It's like I didn't really use just 7 seconds. I'll take this. Try and neutralize counterplay here. Can I double on this D file? I'm not sure about playing for F5 actually. I'd rather lock down F6 actually. Can I get the queens off? King G3, Queen F3. I just want to lock down counterplay. If that's possible. I got G1 covered, right? Yeah, thanks for the game, Rocky Top. Okay, J Russell 2. Okay, J Russell 2. So we have a London system emerging, I expect. Nope. Okay, I'm just going to play this Slav triangle for a moment, actually. I know it's against the fianchetto system, but I've got a particular idea about this bishop to go on this diagonal. Because with the fianchetto, this diagonal is more interesting, maybe, than knight d7, rook c8, c5. This diagonal is a little bit more interesting, I suspect. So rook c8, c5. So it's not entirely bad, that bishop. Let's see, queen b6 or queen a5. Queen b6, there's knight b3 there. Queen b6 looks interesting. This f2 could be vulnerable in the future, in the near future, or a3 could be vulnerable. That's interesting. Okay. I don't mind queens coming off, I think. Let's see. Can I take this b file? If I double the rooks, take the b file. c4 under pressure. Looks comfortable for a moment. c5 I think is upheld. What's it takes? I think c5 is upheld. I'm going to get an isolated queen's pawn. In fact, he has bishop f6 doubling the pawns, or not. Maybe there's rook takes f6 there. c4 is a passed pawn here. Except 97 bishop d5. That's problematic. Mhm. It doesn't matter. I just realised I've got bishop a3. Takes. Bishop a3. It is a pass pawn. Pass c pawn. So I expect 97, bishop d5, bishop a3. Where's the rook go? Is there going to be... Okay, interesting. There's bishop b4 here. Nice pin. Rook d1 I think is a disaster. Bishop takes. That looks like a disaster. Surely I just take and win the exchange. Followed by rook b1. And king f1. I just take and rook b1 after. Thanks for the game, J. Russell. 2. Yeah, that was okay. Comes down to a bit of calculation there, allowing the drop of the d5 pawn. Yeah, some interesting games here. I could try my luck on the auto pairing, dreaded auto pairing, if there's no challenges at the moment. Aladdin. I like this system generally. Alright, it's giving me a bit of space in the centre. d6 might be a threat. Don't mind this too much at the moment. I think of some sort of Benoni. Does it matter about losing the light square bishop? Knight g3 to f5. I think rook g1 and knight f5 coming up is a bit of fun. Can I double for knight f5? Annoying. Knight e3 or Knight f2. It can never kick that queen out, right? I guess knight g2 can kick the queen out though. Hold on. If I can get to h6, that'd be interesting. Huh. I go back for doubling. Is there g5? Knight f5. g5? Is that worth it? He's got queen h4. Let me try and get some. Oh, that's a really annoying move. Let's keep the tension. I want to play maybe. He's got queen h4. Can I try and trap his queen? Is there no way of trapping the queen? Knight g4 to f6. Maybe this. Queen takes this knight f7. Rook a8. He's a bit tied down. His knight's restricted. That should give me some optimism. Or not. Well, there is knight f7. His pawn is too dangerous for the moment.
Check.
Let's get rid of his pawns. His knight's still restricted. Okay, let's move anywhere. Oh, blimey.
Check.
Okay, pre-move time.
Check. Time warning.
Get rid of all his pawns. He's got a check.
Check. Check. Check. Check. Check. Check.
Took you down, man. Took you down. It's pretty tough on the 3-minute auto pairing. It's just not fast enough. Okay, Nesmetanov. We've played Nesmetanov before. Hang on. We played before. One match per person. Sorry, the auto pairing is pretty vicious. Getting any win on the auto pairing is tough recently, but we've played Nesmetanov before. Hold on, I'm pretty sure Nesmetanov 1, 2, 3. Is that the same? That is the same Nesmetanov, right? Alright, let's try another 3-minute auto pairing, I think. Sveshnikov. Haven't played this for a while. How's it go? He's going to play A4 is a positional threat. Get ready for A4 move. Rook B8 is sometimes an idea. Maybe with G6 sometimes it is okay, because otherwise conceding the E4 square. Doesn't even know this. I used to play this when I was, yeah, quite some time ago. Okay. Dark squares are pretty good here at the moment. Is he going to play knight d5 or a4? A4 is the positional threat again. Also, this battleground of the central squares in this line, like the d5 bind or not. Can I provoke some weaknesses? If I get g3 in, it'll be a success. I might have to take now. Maybe that was a bit dumb, actually. Might have been a bit dumb. Yeah, I've just given them a nice bind. Great. Now he gets in that. There's a check here. Queen f2, bishop e3. Let's just give up pawn for nothing. Queen g5 for bishop e3. No, d6 is going to drop, surely. I think he's giving me b2 for a moment, because he wants my 7th rank. Okay, fascinating. Can I play b takes or not? Is there rook g6? Maybe king h8. Get out of here. No dark square deflections, bishop a3 or something. Actually, bishop a3. Actually, bishop a3. Hold on a sec. Takes. Rook a3, rook d6. Because I'm better on the dark squares generally. Can I get away with bishop a3? That gives me bishop c5 potentially. Queen c5.
check,
Get the queens off. Oh, the draw. Or not. Probably not actually. He's going to play for a win, unfortunately. G4 for G takes. He hasn't got that much time.
check,
Oh, he's taking out my last pawn. No way. Oh,
Check.
man.
time, check, 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 check,
Oh. Whoa. Jeez. Okay, that's vicious. That is vicious. Okay, that was a vicious one. I didn't expect that. Oh god. What was this? A resign? Okay, 3-minute auto pairing again. It's tragic losing the Sveshnikov. I haven't played it for a while. I'm losing the Sveshnikov. Okay, one of my old favourites. It's sad. Okay, in a nostalgic way, sad. Anyway, okay. What's happening here? F4. He's got knight b3 if he wants my dark square bishop. Maybe I should stop knight b3. It's too late. He can play knight b3. Is he going to play knight b3 or what? What is this? He's going to play knight b3. Come on. Okay. F4. Rook f3. Rook h3 plan. This is a 3-minute time control, right? What is this, man? He's spending like ages and ages and ages. It's a 3-minute time control. Maybe he's got a dodgy internet at this time of night. I don't know. I don't know what this is. But okay. My plan is sort of set. I think f4, rook f3. Not rook h3, but okay, f4. Is f4 any good actually? Now that I've got loads of time to think about it. Oh, I disconnected and forfeited. Roland's. I'm not sure we've played Roland's before tonight. Earlier. Classical, not so classical. Could try and win a pawn, but he's weakening his king, I think, if he does so. See, am I getting butchered or something? Okay, bishop d3, f4. Then there's queen h5. Try and open up these weaknesses about f4, f5, or queen h5. Queen h5, fg, queen f7. Queen h5 looks okay. Still can I afford fg here? Queen f7, queen g6 looks dangerous. Looks like a bit of fun.
Check.
It looks dangerous. Queen f7, queen h7, the way he's played it, is mate. Queen g5, queen f7, queen h7, mate. Now, I don't know, g6. Well, there's queen h, bishop g7. Why don't I just take this? No, hang on. I think there's bishop h4 to, that would be dangerous, bishop h4. Is it not? Bishop h7, king takes, rook f7. Looks dangerous.
Check.
King h8. This looks dangerous. Bishop g6, queen h7, bishop f7. Am I completely wrong about this? I could be. It's possible.
Check. Check. Check.
Right, this gives me queen h5 and g6. So I'm going that f file cut. Queen h5, g6.
Check.
Back row's covered. I can take, and I've got back row covered. Good idea by him. But the bishop happens to be on e1 here.
Check.
That's a fun one. Okay, thanks. Flanco. Okay, that was a bit brutal, yeah. Sorry, X-rated game there. Okay. Yeah, okay. Alright, Flanco. Flanco. What's happening here? Okay, knight c6, queen f6, is that a book move? if I prompt bishop e6. Oh, that's interesting. I got takes and queen e3. I mean bishop e3. On knight d5. Oh, blimey. Okay, I'll take that. On here, I think I'll take bishop d1. Well, let's take this. Alright, can I play for d5 here? Not really. Right, try and fix these pawns down. Let's see. Or do something on this f file. Can I do something on this f file? Knights are not too great at the moment. Pass pawn alert. Pass pawn alert. Try and use the f file.
Check.
Queen g5. Right, so queen g3 incoming. Queen g3. I'll just take this one. Alright, thanks for the game there. Let's play another 3-minute auto pairing. It's pretty standard thing I've seen recently as well, this plan. Yeah. Doing this fancy maneuver recently. It's all the rage. Okay. Trying to open up this and close this and reduce the pressure on b7. That's the theory anyway. Do I get the possibility of some dark square play? I wonder. So bishop e5. Oh, it's going to be dropping off. So he can forcibly win a pawn. Okay. Not too pleasant so far this game. Let's see. If he takes her, okay. Can I take on c4? Has he got bishop e6? Right, what if I try and hold the position instead? He's got something like bishop f5. Oh, crikey. Okay. Try and get out of bishop f5. Bishop e5 and try for a good knight
Check.
bishop ending of some sort. Can I play this? Try and aim for bishop e5. Oh, there's bishop h6. Right, hold that pawn for a moment. Bishop e5. He's blunders? No, he's got rook h7. Oh, he's blundered here though, the rook. That's good news. If I took, then there's rook h7. He just blundered a rook. Pawn needs to be able to spot it. e5 hits my rook.
Check.
d5, trying to unroot this bishop. There's knight f6 mating with rook g6.
Check.
Thanks. Okay, that was fun on the auto pairing. Maybe one last auto pairing game. Yeah, that was under the cosh though, that game. Quite some way in until he blundered the rook. Yeah, I'll ignore it. I got this system from Plaskett actually, bishop f5 and knight d2. From a Plaskett game. I played this as white against Plaskett once in one of the Sutton congresses. It's simple, just ignoring this dynamic bid on your h file. Just play like solid here and ignore what's going on there. It's a nice pleasant thing here, like a French defense of the bishop outside the pawn chain. In fact, bishop d3, I think there's knight takes f2 there for bishop d3. Oh, okay, I don't mind that. So got to watch out for the dynamic play on the A file. I had a game recently, I missed something on this dynamic stuff. Oh, that's interesting. Because of e4. He might have a point. Unfortunately, it justifies his play, unfortunately, to a large extent. Knight a5 to b3 is something tactical. Even if he plays a3, a knight coming to b3 might be handy. Probably e6, knight a5, knight b3 coming. Let's get ready for if I need f5. Actually, can I get rid of this guy? That h-pawn might be a bit weak. Let's see. Is he playing b3 after taking? So he's undoubling my pawns. That's interesting. This could be weak. No. Okay, I got to stop bishop b5. I'm hitting g5 as well. If I can double rooks without bishop b5, there's no bishop b4 I can take. King e7, double rooks, take here. I think that's the plan. King e7, king in the center, rook a8. Well, surely, okay. And dissolve that. He's not taking that, right? Yeah. How much time do I get here? I can take on G5. Let me first do this and take on G5. Alright. Is this D5 a big deal? I'm going to play knight D8. Yeah, this is probably a big deal. Can't get rid of his pressure, unfortunately, that easily.
Check.
Great. Okay. Emergency plan. Knight G5, F3. Try for some tricks.
Check. Check.
There's Rook C2 at least. Well, it's going to be
Check.
difficult if I've got this position. I can threaten to mate him now. Okay, can I... This goes into C8. Go over here for a moment. But he's not mating me, right?
Check.
No. I'm only just beginning to enjoy the position. Okay, thanks. I haven't got time for... Okay, we can play one last... I think one last game. Okay, I think this is the last game. ASL. I'm going to try and play fairly quick. Try and keep the schedule. Okay, so is ASL ready? Otherwise I'm just going to go and bullet auto pairing for the last few minutes. Okay, it's been like 30 seconds. I'm going to go on the bullet auto pairing for the last few minutes. Not that quick, is he? So he's playing a tango against me, which I kind of like myself. The tango. Maybe A4, A5. Relinquish this knight on F4. I've got B4 as well. If he relinquishes that, I've got the C file to play with. Maybe stop F5, get this rook to C2. Treble. This way. C7 drops. Thanks for the game. No, it carries on. Very funny. Okay. What one? Okay, let's play another one. On the 1 minute auto pairing. Just one more on the auto pairing. One more on the auto pairing. 1 minute auto pairing. Trying to get one more on the auto pairing. That's interesting.
Check.
Let's keep the king in the centre. I've just blundered a piece. I've just successfully blundered a piece. Oh, what a muppet! What a muppet! How on earth do I manage this? Okay. It's only bullet, I guess.
Check.
Let's keep the speed up because my chances to win on time. Or not. I want to lose on time as well to make things worse. No, I want to lose all my bets.
Time warning. Check.
That is amazing. That was amazing. Wow. I can't believe that. I can't believe that. This guy's high is 2182 on the 5 minute auto pairing. This guy, I don't know what he's doing at that rating. He's 2182 on the 5 minute auto pairing. He's been up to licensed to kill. He's been up to 2441. Can you believe it? That guy's been up to 2441 on the 5 minute auto pairing. I don't believe that. Okay, anyway. Okay. I haven't got any back row, have I? Nope. I think I want to play rook d4 actually. No.
Check.
Yeah, these people are quite dangerous. I don't know. Okay, sorry. One more on the 1 minute auto pairing. I don't know. Just one more. Sorry, probably my Kobe just wants to go. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is the last one. Oh, it's GM again, the same one as before. Right, let's play a boring London system. Uh-oh. If he must. Okay. E4 coming up. Okay, yeah. This does nothing. What about E5? Over here. Maybe E5. Nope.
Time warning.
No, this is not good. It's not clever. Okay, 7-second gap there. Okay, I think I've got carried away here this week. Okay, if you did like the session, I got carried away with the bullet at the end. Sorry about that. Okay, so if you did like the session, please do give the likes on YouTube. I'm seeing if my co-producer. Yeah, just for end of a few bullet games, but I got carried away there. Okay. I hope you have a great weekend and stuff. Good week. Next week. Likes appreciated. Okay. Thanks. Alright then. See you next week. Thanks very much.